Hola, buenas, estoy aquí de nuevo. Voy a pasarme en esta ocasión en la Story About My Uncle, ya que quiero hacer una comparativa entre este y el D4, ya que ambos son, bueno, la primera temporada del D4, ya que ambos son juegos cortos y, bueno, quería analizar el D4, pero me parece que va a ser mejor tener un cierto punto de referencia para algunas cosillas que quiero explicar. Y bueno, me ha parecido este un buen juego para hacerlo, así que vamos a empezar. Si confirmamos sobre escribir.
Dad,
Y bueno, los
Aren't you
subtítulos en
sleeping yet?
español están en beta, así
It's time
que
for bed, honey.
no sé yo
Dad, I
si
can't sleep. Can you
tendremos
tell
algún
me a
que otro
bedtime
aye
story?
voy por el
All
camino.
right. What do you want to hear?
Something,
Este
something
juego ya me
important
lo hice en
from...
su momento,
Hmm.
con el sistema de
I think
compartir
I
juego
know
familiar
just the thing.
de Steam.
When I
Se
was
lo
your
dieron a un
age,
amigo mío para
my
analizarlo,
biggest
ya que
dream was
ambos
to
somos
follow
miembros de
my Uncle
una
Fred on
revista,
one
así
of
que...
his adventures around the world. One day, he disappeared. I
Bueno,
slipped into the lobby
revista
of my
online,
uncle's house.
para ser
It
más
lay just
concretos.
across the hill from where I lived with my mother, your grandmother. She had tried to keep me from going, but I wanted to
Podemos hacer zoom con el
see if Fred
botón
was home yet from his latest
derecho.
adventure.
Turuntugalbe. Bueno, vemos aquí una casa un poquito desordenada, pero
My uncle used to
quieta.
send me postcards from his long journeys. Greetings from Nepal, Galapagos, Kilimanjaro, the Amazon River. This was the first time he had left without a word, without sending cards.
Bueno, el tío parece que tenía dinerillo para aviones, por lo menos. Vamos a ver. Por allí. Estamos en algún tipo de paraje nevado.
I had visited Uncle Fred's house countless of times, but in the locker, which usually was closed, I found something I hadn't seen before. It was an adventure suit. It resembled the one that Fred used, but smaller in size.
Bueno, vamos a ponernos
Curiosity got the better of me, and I
el
tried
traje de
it on.
aventurero.
It fit like it had been custom made for me.
Tenemos una tirota puesta. Nada.
The most mysterious room of my uncle's house was the observatory. There he kept his newest experiments, and right now it held a pad used for disposing of garbage.
Que debería
Uncle Fred had
pulsar.
warned me not to touch any of his things. But, as I said, I was a curious child.
Quiero mirar para abajo y no me deja. Bueno. Vamos entrando un poquito en materia. Intentaré hacer el vídeo de unos 20 minutos. Vamos 4.
I landed with a crash, but thanks to the suit I wasn't hurt.
Sopa
I had no
instantánea, un
idea
termo.
where the pad had taken me, but back then, I didn't care so much about where I was going, or how I would get home.
A ver, vale. Bajo los DPI para que vaya un poquito más suave. Wow, pedazo de salto. Y mi progreso ha sido guardado. Vamos, una rueda aquí, un trozo
The
de
suit
chapa ondulada.
protected me from falls on the ground, but not in water. I couldn't swim with this thing on.
¿Por
Best
qué nada
be careful.
funciona en el agua? Maldita sea. Ah, vale.
I was sure that someone had been here before me. Someone had built these bridges and carved these symbols, but who? Where were they now? I found a strange gizmo, some sort of measuring tool that Fred must have built. It seemed to be done measuring though, so I took the results to give to Fred.
Lo bueno de este juego para mí siempre han sido las sensaciones que transmite de saltos muy largos, de velocidad. Y mierda, 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 mierda. Vale. Ya veis lo que no debéis hacer. Por suerte teníamos un punto de guardado aquí al lado, así que no ha pasado nada. Y eso que habéis oído es el mando de la 360, que lo tengo, que no lo estoy usando, pero lo tengo ahí conectado y no sé por qué le ha dado por vibrar. De hecho, creo que lo voy a desconectar para que no... Ahí estamos. No dé mucho por saco. Vale. Como en todos los videojuegos, si es para allá, vamos a ver si podemos tirar hacia atrás. No, mierda, mierda. Vale. Uf, por los pelos.
How did you know Fred had been there?
Well, I found a small campsite where Fred must have slept before going further into the caves. I knew it was him because the place was littered with empty packages of his favorite hiking foods.
Vale, a la
Canned
mierda.
soups, tube food, and instant noodles.
Tube food? That sounds gross.
Oh well, it's not that bad. One winter, Uncle Fred and I went hiking into the mountains, and we were surprised by a blizzard. We were stuck in a small cabin for 2 days, and all we ate was tube food, and cold canned goulash as well. Your grandmother was worried sick, but I thought it was all very exciting.
Ah, mierda. Como ya sabéis, a los niños les emociona el riesgo, el peligro y todo eso. Vamos a ver. Bueno, no ha sido más... Vale, a la mierda. Casi ha sido buena idea, casi. Vale, no. No nos vamos a arriesgar tanto. Vamos a lo fácil y lo seguro. Aquí, punto de guardado. Y primer cristal.
Power core I found, activating the suit's grappling device when I picked it up.
Vale,
Must
esto
have been left here by my uncle.
se te recarga inmediatamente cuando tocamos suelo. Pero mientras estemos en el aire, pues va perdiendo cargas. Las cargas serán en totales 3, como veis ahí en las ranuras y tal. Y bueno, si no apetece andar, pues tiráis de gancho. Y como veis, deja una marca, que son las marcas que estamos siguiendo. Y punto de guardado otra vez. Vale.
The grappling device left a sort of symbol everywhere I grappled. I noticed similar symbols already there in the cave, and I was getting more and more certain.
Hace
that
falta un
this
poquito
place
hacerse
was
a los
where
controles.
Fred had gone.
Mierda. Al agua. Y como veis, pues nos podemos pasar algunas cosillas por el forro si sabemos utilizar bien el gancho. Aunque bueno, la dificultad se incrementará bastante de aquí en adelante, así que no es que vaya a ser todo lo relajado que pudiera parecer. Sobre todo en la parte final hay zonas muy difíciles. Y bueno, el juego pues es muy entretenido y nos muestra la historia, aunque vamos, ahora mismo está un poco la jugabilidad en pañales, pero la sensación que nos da de velocidad. Vale. Cuando nos enganchemos al objeto móvil, ¿lo seguirá? No. Le he cagado un poco. El problema es que cuando... No. Mierda. Al agua. El problema es que cuando lo estemos alcanzando, si chocamos contra él, dejará de... Aunque creo que este no va a ser el problema aquí. Y tenemos que aterrizar por allí. Vale, por los pelos, pero bien. Oh, mierda. He dejado pasar demasiado tiempo. Vale, también, como en la mayoría de juegos de este estilo, pues podemos controlar un poquito en el aire. Todo el segundo núcleo. Ah, vale. Directamente he chocado contra él, ni lo he visto. Bueno, ahora tenemos dos enganches, con lo cual aumentará la cantidad de... Pues de veces que podemos intercambiar en el aire y todo. Vale. Como veis, dos luces, dos ganchos. Y podemos seguir con el camino. Por los pelos. Pero bueno. Dejamos que se aleje un poquito y nos enganchamos. Vamos a ver. Perfecto. Vale. Ah, vale, es que son dos piedras haciendo un mismo circuito. los pelos, ha parpadeado un poquito. Pero bueno, me ha dejado engancharme. Y perfecto, un aterrizaje, vamos, profesional. Siempre hay un poquito que explorar y
Did you
ver...
ever see any of Fred's experiments yourself?
Yes, I actually helped him collect samples for his research sometimes.
To learn about them?
That's right. We found all sorts of things. One time, we went
Vale.
to the forest and found a small pool of water that was full of eggs.
Eggs? Were there chickens in the forest?
No, not chicken eggs. These were small and jelly-like. Hundreds of them. Fred told me that they were frog eggs. He was in for a surprise though. Guess what happened?
What? What happened?
Well, we took some eggs back home, and one day, Fred woke up with bites all over his body. Turns out, it wasn't frog eggs after all. It was mosquito eggs.
Ah, poor Fred.
I know. He did find real frog eggs eventually. He told me that they were very, very special, but I don't know what happened to them.
Y bueno, cuando encontremos un campamento o algo, pues encontraremos un poquito de la historia que compartían
These blue lights.
nuestro
Did
protagonista.
Fred put them here? Or was somebody else here as well?
Que es del que nunca oiremos el nombre, y su tío, que lo llama siempre tío, con lo cual... Bueno, no, sí, el tío se llama Fred. Es nuestro protagonista, que nunca recibirá nombre. Y ahora mismo estamos en modo andando normal. Y bueno, aquí ya hay unas construcciones más primitivas, con farolillos. Y lo que parece ser una ciudad...
Hello, who are you? You're not from here. Wow, you look just like Fred, but smaller, and with less hair on your face.
She knew Fred. I told her that he was my uncle, and that I was looking for him.
What's an uncle?
I said that he was... that I had known him all my life.
Really? Me too. I'll help you find him. I'm Madeline. The others call me Mad Maddie sometimes. I don't know why really, but you can call me Maddie. You've never been to the village, right? Let's meet over there in the square. I'll show you around. I bet you can get there easily with your suit thing. So, I'll see you there.
I couldn't believe it.
Oh.
An underground village, inhabited by frog people, or more like salamanders. Either way, they walked like humans, they talked like humans. How is that possible?
Bueno, creo que tu tío Fred jugó un poquito con la naturaleza, pero no me hagas caso. Oh, casi. Por los pelos.
Over here. Hey!
Sus pequeños cultivos de maíz.
Hi.
Y el tablón de
Welcome
misiones
to my
secundarias.
village. This is the town square, and that over there is Fred's tent. I haven't seen him in a few days, though. Maybe our elder Samuel knows where he is. He knows a lot of stuff. Mostly boring stuff, if you ask me, but it's worth a try. Before asking him, though, you should check out the village. It's not so bad, unless you have to stay for too long. When you're done, go to the island with the windmill, and you'll see Samuel's cove from there. I'll go on ahead and tell him that you're coming. He's not much for surprises. Later!
Y
I
bueno, voy
thanked
a
Madeline
cortar aquí el
and
primer
agreed to meet
vídeo,
her
bueno, en cuanto
later.
acabe la
It was
locución.
strange. How could I talk to someone who was not even human and still feel like it was perfectly normal?
Vale, pues ya está. Seguiré a partir de este punto, pero bueno, para que no se haga un vídeo muy largo, pues voy a pausar. Hasta luego.